kids, was the original Pride and Prejudice kind of like that book in high school or that we were supposed to read but we didn't, or the girls' book, or that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's on a lot of reading lists in England, so actually a lot of us had read it at school. But yeah, I kind of did watch the Pride and Prejudice, the BBC miniseries with my mum, but I never would have really gone to see a Pride and Prejudice movie at the cinema when I was a teenager, but I definitely would have gone to see a Pride and Prejudice and Zombies movie. So it's kind of cool that it may bring like a new, different audience to,
classical literature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you add zombies to the mix. Are there any other literary classics you think could benefit from using some
We're
zombies?
just having this conversation, actually.
We literally just said, we get asked this question almost every time, and every time we stumble across which would be the best one.
Well,
But I think you could add zombies to every story, and it would always, and it's just like...
spice it up.
It'd be interesting. You think, how would the characters in that story have to adapt, and how would that story arc change if there was
I guess
zombie
maybe
apocalypse happening
you
at the same
could
time?
add it to a lot of Dickens.
That's a good way. I haven't thought Dickens yet.
Great Expectations and Zombies.
That'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I was just talking to Lily and Bella, and I think Lily said she's doing Romeo and Juliet, and she thinks that could...
Romeo, Juliet and Zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah.
Matt, we spoke a little bit earlier, and you'd mentioned doing a lot of improv. Did you guys get to play this in different ways in terms of like sort of playing it straight, maybe camping it up a little bit, being a little more broad, or did you kind of stick to one tone throughout?
Well, we played kind of different characters, but I mean, for Burr always kind of said that the wink was that we weren't winking at the camera. It wasn't like, oh, we're in a zombie film. We were in a real film with real characters playing out real things. And the quirky, funny thing, camp thing, is that there is this extraordinary circumstance of a zombie apocalypse taking place. But it also allows for you to kind of play around as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think it's always good on any film set to get different versions of the same take, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, try and mix it up. To just give people different options.
It's interesting that, there's always a lot of discussion today about roles for women in film. Mm-hmm. It's interesting that these women were written 200 years ago, and these roles are just as vital and relevant today. And they're almost, in this version, they're kind of like superheroes in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I think there's a lot of talk at the moment, isn't there, about equality in film. And the parts, a lot of my female friends who are actors are like, it's good when there are parts like this out there where it is the women kicking ass and
it's refreshing
wielding the swords.
to see.
It's really
and also
sexy.
Yeah.
If there was a real life zombie apocalypse, which one of you do you think would do okay?
Me.
I'd come to Matt's house. We'd hole up.
We'd hole up in the church, old boy. Wouldn't we?
You've got your survival tactics down?
Yeah, I
never thought about that. You play Parson Collins, and Matt lives in a renovated church.
Yeah, I live in a renovated church, and also it's quite high up, isn't it? So there'd be no getting in, and the doors are quite thick.
There's lots of different sort of weapons. And
I'd just get, food delivered.
Who'd be delivering the food?
Watch a lot of football. I don't know. Maybe I'd get some sort of like Ocado delivery sorted. It's and then just have a sniper and snipe off any zombies who came close.
Last question, favorite zombie film before this one?
28 Days Later.
Shaun of the Dead, I love.
And Shaun of the Dead's great, actually, yeah.
Terrific. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, my
so
friend.
much.